I'm going to present about what I've learned during my US History Honours project for the first semester of West Academy for myself. The first question was, explain the problem that you encountered this year and how you used your critical thinking and problem-solving skills to overcome it. When I had 1 week left until the final due date, I had 6 pages left, and the assigned amount of pages that was due was 10 pages. So I had to use my critical thinking and logical thinking skills in order to solve this problem. I solved it by finding new sources and incorporated them into my essay. The source specifically that I found and used was Dr. David J. Hansen of Potsdam University in New York. He had a fantastic website which had several interesting pages about prohibition. Among others, he was talking about KKK. He was talking about prohibition in general, causes, and the First Amendment. The second question was, explain how you use your collaborative skills to work with classmates on a particular assignment. When we had 3 days left before the due date of the final 10 pages, I realized that I needed a much clearer text, so I had to use my skills. My roommate, Luke Kellerhouse, and asked him to read my essay and give me suggestions. Together, then, when we read it through 3 times before, we found several things I can enhance and make better. Question 3, explain the situation where you have had to adapt to fulfill an assignment. So once again, we come back to this last week before the due date where I once again only had 6 pages and I needed 10. Normally I would follow the schedule that I would be working on my essay on Tuesday night and I would be working on Thursday night. This last week I needed to work on it every night in order to fulfill the requirements. Yep, that was it. Explain a situation in which your initiative or leadership was crucial to success. As Dr. Friedman probably remembers, we made a research trip to the Giovanni Library in Westminster College, where we had to use the skills of ourselves and of the librarians to find books and sources that might be good. So through leadership and initiative, we managed to find books. I found 3 books that I managed to incorporate into my essay. It was so by challenging myself to operate at a higher research level at the Giovanni Library, I actually gained. I think that my essay gained content and that gained quality. Ooh. How have your skills as communicator, oral or written, improved? The only reason why I did the US History Honours option was because I wanted to challenge myself to communicate at a higher level. I have been fairly confident and I have loads of experience in writing 2-page essays, but I believe that writing a 10-page essay and practicing it was extremely beneficial for my development as a communicator. I've learned how to structure a 10-page essay, more specifically how to use subheadings, headings. I learned how to structure a project, how to work when you're actually writing such a long piece. Yeah. And I understood how to effectively communicate in 10 pages and not just fill it with blabber. Which assignment has proven most difficult with regards to accessing and analyzing information? Why? Given the nature of my project, I was working with amendments. I had to read specific texts. I had to read advanced vocabulary texts. I had to read these signed amendments. So, as familiar, these amendments are written in legal language. which made them much more complicated to understand. So accessing the information wasn't very difficult. You could use the internet, I could use several books in our library, but it was the analyzing part that was very difficult. It ended with me using the source that I mentioned earlier, David J. Henson of Potsdam University, since he effectively analyzed all these sources and annotated them. So yeah, he was a very, very useful source that helped me analyze information. How have you used your curiosity and imagination to achieve possible results? Once again, we come back to this question. Why would you choose US History Honors? Why would anyone choose to do this? For me, it was curiosity. I wanted to challenge myself for something that was out of the ordinary. Yeah, curiosity was for me the challenging aspect. I wanted to challenge myself, and I think I correctly did that. Page. Discuss a school-related activity outside the academic classroom that has been a positive experience for you. I have been participating in the Wasatch Academy basketball program for men, or boys, I don't know what we call it, but it's taught me so much. It has taught me how to behave as a human being, not only on the court with other players, but off the court with other players. How to behave, even though you might think that you are special, you are not special. There are 10 other people in the school that do the same thing as you. It's really a lot thanks to Coach Gina Morgan that the basketball program is so edifying. It's an experience that it teaches me a sense of morale, a sense of ethics, how to be a good sportsmanship, how to be a good athlete. It's really, really teaching, and it's not academic in the same sense. How have you been benefited from your first year at Wasatch Academy? This first semester, for me it hasn't been a year yet, this first semester has been the most eventful semester of my life. I have learned so many things, even like in a classroom where some courses I've taken before, but because I come from another system, I have to take them again. Even though that's the case, it's been such an experience to learn from such fantastic teachers, to be in a classroom with so motivated students and such an environment. It's really a teaching environment where people come here and they want to learn. And they want to learn. It's not in the same way as Sweden. People don't come to the classroom because they have to. Might be a small part of it, but I don't think so. People here because they want to be here. And that has such a huge impact on every student. Yeah, the reason why I came here was the Wasatch Academy basketball program. But I can look so far beyond that and see what I've learned and what I've benefited from. I've benefited from the US history class. I've benefited from having a librarian that's eager to help with everything, even if it's not her job. It's quite special. So in conclusion of why my time at Wasatch has been beneficial, I can say it was special. It was very special. I think that's it.
Thank you.